I started this week working with how to draw. I continued with the aircraft chapter and I drew this airplane here. It was intimidating at first, and I wondered if it would turn out to be a pointless exercise that I would never be able to replicate on my own. But I'm glad I persisted, as I liked working with it in the end. I then moved on to the wheeled vehicles chapter. I read the information, and at some point I just started to sort of mindlessly copy a car grid, and I stopped myself because it was taking me nowhere. And I tried to think, okay, with what I've learned from Dropbox and how to draw, could I work out a grid just from what I've remembered? And I did that thing of creating the first face of a cube without closing it and putting an ellipse inside to make a proper cube and then multiplying it to build the grid. And this gave me some reassurance that I have actually learned quite a bit about perspective. So I continued and I drew this car's side view in perspective. It was interesting reading about different lenses as well, and I think this was my happiest perspective week so far, not because of the results, but because I felt that I indeed have been learning. I also watched Modern Day James's How to Draw Vehicle videos 1 and 2, and again, it felt very much like the kind of knowledge I have built with Drawbox and How to Draw, and that I am moving in the right direction. I then moved on to Proka's second video on drawing the body from any angle. This one was about legs and arms, and I did it because I wanted to continue working on rotations, which are the challenges for this unit. And then I went on to work on my armadillo character turnarounds. I find those turnarounds challenging, but very useful. So I worked on body rotations first with a general anatomy of their body, and later the little clothes that they wear. Then I went back to the head rotations exercise from this unit's first week, and I corrected some things that were wrong with the female character's face rotations and built them for the little guy as well. I also worked on some illustrations with those characters and tried to have a little bit of fun and apply some of the learnings from the past units. I finished the week with some treasure chest drawings. I have just drawn a few of them, but I think this is a good exercise to continue working on. This is it for this week. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Bye.